All right, students, we're going to start the coolest project today. So far, my other classes have been trying this and loving it, and they've been turning out so cool. So I'm really excited for you to get a chance to make your own today. We're going to take something pretty basic and simple, flat strips of paper, and we're going to be turning them into a paper sculpture. So let me tell you a little bit about what a sculpture is. Well, first, a paper is flat. Here's a piece of paper. If you make a drawing or a painting, it stays flat. We call that 2D, two-dimensional. It always stays flat. If you were going to hang this up, you'd probably hang it up flat on the wall. Very cool, but it is flat. If something is a sculpture, like I'm going to grab something here. Oh, I'm going to grab this first grade clay sculpture. A sculpture is something you can walk around. It has something on all sides. It is not flat. It is 3D or three-dimensional. So something flat is 2D. Something not flat, you can walk around, is 3D, a sculpture. We're going to take paper. Paper right now is flat. It is 2D, like the back of this paper, flat. We're going to glue some paper on it to turn it into a paper sculpture. Now, if we were to glue this paper on just flat, it would stay flat, right? Actually, cutting and gluing paper flat is called a collage. And we may do a collage another time, but not today. Today, we're going to bend this paper so it pops out and makes a sculpture. Here's one I started a little while ago. Yours will be way more cool, I'm sure. This is just my quick, sloppy example. I want to show you a couple ways to get your paper to pop out and stick on your paper. This paper is flat. We're going to help it to stand up. Now, I want you all to do me a favor, and everyone stand up. I'm pausing, make sure everyone gets time. Okay, I'm guessing everyone has stood up by now. And as you stand up, you're staying standing. If I stand up my paper and I let go, it's just going to fall over. You guys are not falling over, though. I wonder if you look down and see what is helping you stand up. What are those two things? Go ahead and say it out loud. I'm hoping someone said feet. Yes, your feet. Your feet are helping you stand up. So we're going to give our paper some feet. Except these feet won't be stinky feet. You're going to take one end of your paper and do this little simple thing. Bend it over. 1 foot. Now we're going to go to the other end. And we're going to bend this one. Boop. Bend it. Now we have 2 feet. So I bended them both up. This one went up. Over to the side. This one went up. Now I got 2 feet. Now my feet can stand. I could pretend to make my feet dance and kick and do the splits. We're going to make these feet stay on our paper. So I got these great feet. If I want them to stick, though, I can't just leave it like that. I have to do something to make them stay. We're going to use glue sticks today. So you're going to pull off your cap. Don't lose this guy. You need this at the end of class. You're going to snap it at the end of class and put your glue stick back. So do not lose this cap. Put it somewhere safe. You can see it. Don't lose it. Now we're going to put some glue on our feet. I like to hold them together and put a little glue on both feet. See my glue stick here? I need to turn this little wheel like a tube of chapstick and make sure it's poking up just a little bit. You want it way up, otherwise it's going to fall off and make a big mess. And you don't want it all the way down, otherwise it won't work. So just make sure it's up a little bit, just a little groundhog poking its head out. And give a little glue to your feet. A little bit on that foot, a little bit on this foot. And if you find your feet are not sticking to your paper, just pick it up and add a little more glue. Okay, I glued my feet. You can see where I've already started mine. You can add paper and glue all kinds of crazy cool things. They can go over, they can go under. This one went over and under. They can go all kinds of directions. Maybe they're on the corner. Maybe it goes all the way across. I'm going to put this guy on the corner. You are the artist. Only you can really decide where it belongs. If there's ever a time when you can't tell where you want something or you're not sure what to do next, go ahead and stand up and walk around your sculpture. Take a look at it from all directions. And you might see, I need something here. You know what? I think I want something going here. So if you ever get stuck, take a break, walk around your sculpture, and give it a good look. So there's that one. I want to show you one more. I need another strip of paper. 1 second. I'm back. we're going to do a different fold. So it's not just smooth. We're going to make it kind of bumpy, like this little stair-steppy thing. It's called, well, it's got lots of names. It could be called a pleat or an accordion fold. Or if you ever make fans, I used to make a lot of paper fans when I was a kid. You do the same thing. You're just going to fold it just like we did the feet. Remember that foot we made earlier? There's one. You're just going to keep doing that. You're going to fold the whole ways. So I folded one foot. I'm going to pick it up, flop it over, fold it again. Pick it up, flop it over, fold it again. Pick it up, flop it over, fold it again. Pick it up, flop it over, fold it again. Pick it up, flop it over, fold it again. Pick it up, flop it over, fold it again. And you keep going all the way to the end. If not every fold's the same, that's okay. If it starts to get crooked like mine, that's okay. Just go all the way to the end, give it a good push, and then boing, you have this cool springy accordion pleat fold. And it has its 2 feet on the end. They're all there and ready. So just like before, glue your feet, not these feet, only these feet. Glue the feet. And where do I want this one? I think I'm going to go this direction. You can see as I'm adding more in different colors, it's getting really, really cool and complicated. You can choose whatever colors you like. You can make them, and they can be long, some can be short. Some of my strips you'll see are thicker, some are thinner. It's totally up to you. And everyone's sculpture is going to look totally different and awesome. I've been so impressed with the sculptures I've seen. When you are done, at the end, we want to make sure your name and code is on this beautiful sculpture. I'll put them on display later so we can show them off. So find a space where there's some white and write your name. So I'm going to write my name. My first name is Katie, by the way. You guys call me Mrs. Eckelberry. My first name is Katie. And you're going to write your code. Remember, a K for kindergarten, and then a letter for your teacher. So a G for Garrow, an S for Soto, or an H for Hulse. So you write whatever you need to put. Everyone puts a K for kindergarten and then the first letter of your teacher's name. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm in Miss Soto's class. I'll put an S. So that's what it would look like if you were in Miss Soto's class. So I'm going to take off my camera off my little stand here. I have some kindergartners who made sculptures a little bit ago, and I want to show you theirs. We're going to do a little gallery walk. Let me get my finger off the camera. And they're still laying out on the desks here. Some have pieces that were hanging off. Some people even got done with one sculpture and started another sculpture. And you can see these have their names and codes. I'm going to try not to make you dizzy. Some of them, their feet were not both on the paper. Like here, one of the feet is on one of that blue strip and the other foot, where'd it go? It's over there. They loop around each other. I did not tell these students what to do. I told them exactly what I told you, and they all came up with these crazy cool things on their own. I think some of them look like roller coasters or crazy mansions. Whoa, look at that one. They might even hang out the paper. This person made 2 sculptures and then they stuck the 2 together. This person made 3 sculptures. So you can totally make more than one. Make sure you get one that you're really proud of, and then you can move on to another one if you'd like. Oh, this one's cool. I love this student made 2, and look how different they are. Each sculpture is completely different from the other one. Over here on the counter is where you'll find supplies. These are all my paper strips. Some are sorted, some are kind of not sorted. You pick what you'd like. When the teacher or me calls your name, you may go up, or I might tap your desk. You may go up and pick a few strips. And while you're working, if you decide you need more, you can come up and get more. Here is the white square paper. It's going to be your base. Glue sticks. And at the end, to write your name and code, if you want, you can use a pen. It looks extra professional, but you have to be careful with pens because you can't erase them. So write carefully and make sure you get all your letters there and make sure we can read it. So here's what our room looks like today after all those paper sculptures. So let's get to work and have some fun. At the end of class, you will put all your glue sticks back, put your pens back, and any extra strips of paper will go back, and you can leave your sculpture on your desk. Have fun.